There we go.
This is a 20-year-old HP Media Center PC. And this is a Dell Inspiron 530S motherboard from the year 2008. And this is a laptop motherboard, in which I just dug it out of my tote of motherboards and computer parts. All these three computing devices were used to crunch some numbers in Microsoft Office Excel or surf the web in Google Chrome. But today, we are pushing their limits by running a local LLM.
What's up, guys? Yes, it's true. We are going to be running a local AI on this machine right here, as well as the other motherboards I showed you. Anyway, I'm CTRL-ALT-Geek, and here we go. Now you may have noticed that you are watching this video in 480p. I'm going to be using this camera called the Kodak FZ53. Some lo-fi aesthetic. I actually like this camera, so why not use it? So anyways, let's get to the video topic here. First, now, longtime viewers may already know the specs, but inside this computer, you have 4 gigs of DDR2 RAM. The CPU in here is an Intel Pentium D820, a 2-core Intel Pentium processor. And down here, we may not use the GPU in here for the AI, but this is an NVIDIA GeForce GT240. Just for the display, not for the AI, because when I tested this later, it's not using the GPU, so yeah. With the specs out of the way, let's go ahead and hook it all up. And that should be it. What the hell? And now we're in. Earlier this month, I have installed Debian on here. Debian 13 Trixie. That way I could have a Linux operating system on my HP over here. Just in case I want to, like, do some Linux stuff on here. And I probably should have filmed that, but here we are now. If you also want to run Ollama, or well, a local LLM on your machine, this is the command you need to run. First things first, this terminal size looks ugly. I'm just gonna try some commands I found on Google. Okay, after some fiddling around, I think I got it. So let's log in. There we go. Now, we just need to install ollama models. As you can see, I have none. But, we're going to install a model that could potentially work on this machine. Now, in this panel, we are going to be running HTOP so we can see the specifications, and also to focus my camera. And on this panel over here, we run ollama. I already forgot the name. Alright, ollama run gamma 3 270 million parameters. And now we are ready to send our message. Are you alive? And now let's press enter. Oh, it's going! Look at that! Look at the CPU, y'all. Oh, now it's back down again. We are only using 818 megabytes of RAM. The AI has said, I am a large language model trained by Google. I don't have the ability to think or experience the world in the same way as a human does. Well, alright then. Let's send another message. Tell me a joke. There goes our CPU, and our RAM is going up a little bit. Oh, here we are. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Why? Because they make up everything. It's a little funny, but to demonstrate the slowness of this AI, even on 270 million parameters, I'm going to have the AI spit out a long answer. So, I'm going to make it to tell me a story about computers. I'll make it a long story. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Looking over at H-top, we're still using all of our CPU's cores, which is just 2 of them, and only using 880 megabytes of RAM. Oh, it's done! So it generated a story about computers. Pretty interesting. I'd say it's about 2 or 3 words per minute, which is pretty slow. So let's go ahead and run more complicated models. So now I'm going to try this model here. Ollama run. We are going to run Llama 3.2. 3 billion parameters. Download size is 2 gigabytes, so it might fit on the RAM. But we'll see what happens. What the hell? Digest mismatch? I never got that error again. Let's try running it anyways. Damn it! We have to download it again. Please don't fail this time. I just want to get a 3 billion parameter local AI to run. Oh, look! It works! Success! And I believe it's loading now. Look at the RAM. It's filling out quick! 1.3, 1.5, 1.6, it just keeps going up. It's loading the model inside RAM. Oh yeah, and in case you didn't see it, we're now using swap. Oh no. Now we're using swap.
Okay, pause. So what I'm basically saying here is that swap memory is basically kind of like RAM, but it's on your hard drive. However, system RAM, which is near the CPU, is way faster and has lower latency than hard drives do, as hard drives are way slower than RAM. Even DDR2 RAM is faster than spinning hard drives.
Well, that is fantastic. Not. We're using 575 megabytes of swap. So, let's just go ahead and send our message. Let's just go with what we sent last time. Are you alive? Oh, I hear the hard drive going. This is gonna take a long time. Well, that's surprising. Look at this. Look at this, guys. The CPU isn't at 100%. It's just mostly waiting for data from the hard drive. And so I'm gonna let this run, and I'll tell you how long it took.
thinking.
This is taking too long. I'm gonna miss the farmer's market.
That took a long time.
No Sherlock.
And I don't even want it to generate a story. That was slow. This PC originally had 1 gig of RAM from the factory until the previous owner upgraded it. So good luck trying to run an AI on 1 gigabyte of RAM. Let's try another message. Tell me a joke about a computer. Old computer. Here's the joke that the AI had generated. Why did the old computer go to therapy? Because it had a lot of glitches in its past and was feeling a little crashy. Okay, that's kind of a unique joke. Alright, now we're going to move on to our next machine, which is the Dell Inspiron motherboard. Little fun fact about this motherboard is that this is the motherboard used in Garcus's old computer. And we'll see how well this computing device, the Dell Inspiron motherboard, will be able to run a local AI. Let's move on to our next computer, which is the Dell Inspiron 530S. First things first, we need, well, the motherboard or computer itself. The CPU is already in, so all we need is RAM, a storage device, and we might need a GPU for it. It's time to be satisfied. We install our RAM. Ugh! It just so happens that I have 4 gigabytes of RAM for this computer. Four gigs of RAM installed. And since this is a newer computer, it may be able to address all 4 gigs of RAM. Next up is the display adapter. This thing here. I don't know where the faceplate for it went, so it's just gonna have to be like this. Satisfaction. And now we need the hard drive, in which I'm just gonna pull it out of the HP Media Center PC and just run Debian 13, and it should work. And now what we're missing is the power supply. That should be it. Oh wait, that's not it. We haven't plugged in the VGA. Now all we need to do is turn it on. Okay, maybe. And this is why I should be in a more quiet zone.
Now we're in. It's not really the M7160N anymore. It's now the Dell Inspiron that apparently Garcus also has. Garcus, the YouTube channel, you should totally check him out, by the way.
And now some keyboard ASMR. Just a little bit for you guys. Ah, great, the keyboard's not working. Checking out HTOP, and there's only a CPU thing. There's like no 1 core, 2 core, whatever, it's just CPU. But apparently we can only add just 3.15 gigs. How fantastic. Not. Before we continue, let's look at the specs of this computer. Here it is a Inspiron 530. And the Intel processor in here is a genuine Intel 2160 at 1.8 GHz with an ATI or AMD Radeon HD 4350/4550 with 3.15 gigabytes of addressable RAM. Same swap, same disk. Perfect. Alright, with the specifications and stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and run our... Hey, look at that! Off camera, I restarted this PC, and now we can see our 2 cores. Before it said CPU, now it just shows up as 2 discrete cores. Let's first start off with the "Are you alive?" question. Are you alive? Okay, it was actually faster than before, which was pretty cool. I'm going to ask it the same question, and we'll take a look at HTOP. Now I just press enter? Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's ask it the same question, and see what HTOP has to say. Ready, set, go. Look at that, 100% CPU on both cores. So yeah. Let's go ahead and ask it another question. Tell me a joke. 3, 2, 1. We actually got that same joke.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Let's try asking it to tell us a more original joke. Why don't people like superheroes? Why? Because they're always chasing the next big thing. Now let's do our same computer test again. Our computer question. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The difference with higher and lower parameters is that the higher the parameters, the more training data the AI model has. Training data is basically the knowledge of the AI. Like, with more parameters, it basically knows more. But we're running a AI with only 270 million parameters, so it's not going to be as smart or as best as a higher parameter one, like for example 4 billion parameters or even 70 billion parameters. But yeah, this is a lighter weight AI model that I'm using on this computer. Anyway, it has finished after quite a while, and I have to say it did pretty well. So now let's test our heavier weight AI model. Hear the hard drive in the background? It's starting to allocate swap according to HTOP. And we have a little bit more addressable RAM than the last computer we tested, so it's going to be a little bit faster. Almost all of our RAM is filled up on the 3 billion parameter model. So yeah, if you guys want me to test more AI models, or even try to run some demanding tasks on these old computers, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be glad to test them out for you guys. Let's go ahead and ask it the same questions as we did on the other computer. Are you alive? Okay. Interesting. Now let's ask it to tell us a joke. We'll see how slow it performs. Wait for it. I'm waiting. But I do want to tell it something. I typed, "Did you know that you are being run on a Dell Inspiron 530 computer from 2008? Let's see how it reacts. The AI just doesn't know.
Nobody's gonna know.
That it's actually being ran on a Dell Inspiron. But let's ask it no more questions, and let's move on to the laptop motherboard. Another montage. I just so happen to have these two sticks of DDR3L RAM, and both of these, I think they are 8 gigabytes. So in total, we'll have about 16 gigabytes of RAM in this machine. Just listen to that click. Oh yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the power setup is I'm going to use this computer power supply to power this desktop hard drive, and to power the laptop we're going to be using this. I got off Amazon a while ago. Of course it's a power. I just crossed out the N. So yeah, we're going to be using the power to power this piece of computer. I know this is not the proper setup, but it'll work. It'll just work for now. I'll go ahead and connect the hard drive. And then where the 24-pin thing is, we are going to jump the green wire with one of the black wires. And then the hard drive should turn on. The hard drive is now on, but that doesn't mean the whole computer is on. I just so happen to have this male to female SATA cable lying around, so we'll still be able to interface it with the laptop motherboard. Now the only thing to do now is to power the laptop motherboard. So now we're booted in. Let's go ahead and log in. BRB. It is an HP 2000 notebook PC, and our CPU is a AMD E300 with Radeon HD graphics, so we're running on integrated graphics. It's seeing all of our RAM, which is awesome. Look at that, we still only have 2 cores. It's more like battle of the dual cores, basically. But this time this notebook PC has the advantage because of its RAM. Maybe? I don't know. But let's go ahead and run an AI model on here. And just because all these CPUs I've tested are coincidentally dual cores doesn't mean that all of them are the same. So it's going to be quite interesting on what it'll be like. Let's go ahead and run an AI model. So let's go. Ollama run Gamma 3 270 million parameters. Now let's ask it the same question that we've always asked it. Are you alive? I am a large... Ooh. It's actually going a little faster this time. Okay, I like that. Ask it to tell us a joke. Because they make up everything. You already told us this joke. Tell me another joke. That's the same joke. Ah well, forget it. Let's ask it something else. 3, 2, 1.
But somehow, as the AI was responding, it began to slow down a lot.
Ooh. I think it's going slower now. Probably because we're thermal throttling. Okay, it's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and install some AI models to try out. Especially Llama 3 and some other ones I don't know about. But yeah, here we go. Oh wait, we need to be connected to Wi-Fi. Okay, I realized I didn't have enough USB ports, so I just plugged it in through Ethernet. Now we should be able to pull the mod. There we go. It's gonna take a while because it's big. So. And we're back. We have got our 8 billion parameter AI model. But before we run that, I want to run our other AI model, the 3 billion parameter one. And we'll see how well it performs. It took a second, but now we can send a message to our Llama 3.2 model. Alright, let's go ahead and ask it our question again. Are you alive? Dude, it's already been 2 minutes and it still hasn't spoken a word. It's starting to say stuff, but it is so slow. I have no idea why it is so slow. I mean, it was somewhat faster on the other computers. It literally took like 3 to 4 minutes just to make it start saying stuff. And now it's done. It definitely took like 8 minutes to generate this. That's a long time. So I'll just skip the other 2 questions we've been doing, and let's just go straight to the 8 billion parameter one, and I'll tell you guys how long it took. to generate a simple response. So we'll go ahead and load it, and we'll ask it a different question this time. Are you sentient? Ready, set, go.
A few moments later.
Okay, it just came back, and the AI is finally responding.
One eternity later.
It is finally done! My goodness. Quite a long time if you ask me. 'Cause I had to wait 15 minutes, literally 15, just for that response. That's it. Just 15. That's a pretty long time. We'll just run our lighter weight one. Now I want to ask it something. Here's a short and brief outro for your YouTube video about running local AI on older computers. Running local AI on older computers? It's a fascinating journey. Explore the challenges and exciting possibilities of using AI on older hardware. Stay tuned for more updates. Cool! That's what the AI says. Running local AI on older computers, it's a fascinating journey. It kinda is, really. We have explored 3 different computers and how they all ran local LLMs. They had roughly similar performance, and I would say there was a tie between the HP Media Center PC and the Dell Inspiron 530 computer, considering that their CPU performance is almost not really the same, and it's completely different hardware except a hard drive, the monitor, and but yes, explore the challenges and exciting possibilities of using AI on older hardware. It was pretty slow, really. It was pretty slow, especially when testing out the 3 billion and the 8 billion parameter on the laptop motherboard that I just so happen to have in my tote of motherboards. And yes, you should stay tuned for more updates. If you'd like to, you can subscribe, and I may make another video, like a part 2 of running it on more
Devices.
or even trying to run Minecraft on each of these,
Computers.
or maybe I could do it on more motherboards or computers.
Computers.
We'll just have to see what the future brings. If you would like to leave me suggestions for newer videos, drop it in the comments below. And I may record a little more in the standard quality using my other camera, but for now I haven't really decided on the long-term solution. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. You may comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall see you techies in the next video. Bye y'all. I'm rich. And here's a bonus clip. If you type in C matrix in the command line, you'll get a cool binary waterfall. Makes you look like you're some sort of hacker. Isn't that neat?